You wanted 4 of the same dish.
Imagine going to a restaurant and ordering a dish and then requesting that the chef make 4 different variations of the exact same dish. You'd probably get kicked out of that restaurant. If you did it at your house with your spouse, you definitely would be in trouble. But with AI, that's one of the amazing things. You can ask AI to give you 2, 3, 4 variations, whatever you want, of that particular output so that you can figure out which is going to be the best for your audience. Let me show you how. You see, sometimes we're used to asking somebody to produce a body of work for us and they provide one result. And then we say, yes, we like that, or no, we don't like that. What if you could simply ask that same person to do it 4 different times? And then you get to choose from the 4 different variations what is going to be best. That's what you can do with AI, and it does not get angry with you. Let me show you how. All of these examples will be very, very simple. And I want you just to understand that they'll be simple, but you can make them as complex as you want. Whether it's a full-blown RFP or it's a simple email, you can do this with anything. And it doesn't take any more effort than maybe just asking the tool to do it for you. And again, you're trying to save time and get better quality. So this first example is just an email to an employee that's always late for work, and I want 4 emails as examples or outputs that I could look at. 2 of them should be serious, so I can look at 2 different serious ones. One should be funny, and one I said should be super academic and full of words that nobody actually understands or uses. That's it. All right, so I have all the results here. Again, took about a second, and we've got the first one. This is serious and direct email. And that's absolutely what that is. Serious and empathetic. I like that. So you notice I wanted 2 serious emails. I didn't say I wanted an empathetic one, but it gave me that, and that's pretty awesome. And this definitely shows some empathy, what's pretty good. The funny one. And the academic one is absolutely ridiculous. But that's what I asked for. And so again, just imagine if you're actually asking someone to create this for you and you wanted to ask for 4 different emails, that's a hard ask. Most people are not going to want to do that. Maybe 2 at best, but definitely not 4. And they definitely would not produce this in less than a second. But again, this is one of those amazing things you can do with AI. So do it. So for the second example, imagine you're an educator and you are creating an essay question. And you, again, are trying to figure out different essay questions that'll be really relevant to your students today. And so you want 4 different ones to actually choose from. And so here you go. I'm a 11th grade history teacher. I want some essay questions on the monetary system in the USA. I want 4 questions. One's easy, 2 much harder, and then 1 should be for a graduate student in college. That's it. First one, pretty easy, not that bad. This is for 11th grade. Not bad. Level 3. Okay. And that 4th one definitely is college level, maybe grad school level. But again, I can choose based off of what I know about my class. I'm not telling the tool to create the test for me. I'm asking it to help me create these questions. And if I want, I can dig deeper into some of these questions. I can dumb down some of the questions. So let's say I want to dumb this one down. I can just say, highlight it and then dumb this down. And that's what it does. The last example is for a small business and you've got some marketing materials and you really want to test them out to see which is going to be the best. And so I'm gonna look at some product descriptions of a widget and let's see what we can do to make them better. Okay, so first thing I did was I didn't have a product description, so I went ahead and had the tool actually create one for me. And so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this product description And I have it highlighted there. And I'm going to click on where it says Ask ChatGPT. And I'm going to go over here and I said, and so I already have one version. I'm going to ask for 3 different versions and I want them to be distinct. So I'm being specific, saying they have to be different. Sometimes chat will kind of cheat a little bit and make them a little bit similar. I don't want that at all. So I'm being very specific there. And so again, it's going to create those for me. That's what it's doing right now. And what I'm going to do is after I get all 4 of these, I'm going to ask it to rate and rank them based on different criteria. And so my prompt wasn't super crazy. You can write better ones, but I just wanted it to rate and to rank everything in a table for an audience in the USA. And so that's exactly what it's done here. It created this table. I didn't tell it what values I was looking for. And that's actually pretty good. Now, you might be saying, well, it's kind of, ranking its own information or what it created. And that's true. But you can give it the criteria you want. Maybe you actually have a different set of potential customers that you want to look at. And so you can help it do that. But again, this took me how long to create different variations of the exact same product description. And now I actually have some other information or a table that I can use to figure out which might be the best marketing material for me to put out there. Again, it didn't cost you anything, just a little bit of time, and it helps you make better decisions versus creating everything all by yourself. So what I really liked about this is that it simply gave us more to choose from. That was it. I have 4 to choose from instead of just 1. Whether it's an email or marketing description, whatever it is, now I can see more things and it helps me to kind of expand what I thought was maybe possible. I'm used to, for so long, only asking for 1 output from somebody, a person. And now I can ask for 4. I can get greedy and ask for 5 or 10. It will do that for me. But the idea is that now it's going to make things much more streamlined for me. So I'm making decisions and not just trying to create everything from scratch. Share this with someone else that is also in that same predicament and let me know how it goes. Take care.